Shalom, Ashbaka. Thank you for joining me on my YouTube channel, Tina Alyshaba. Today's Torah reading will be out of Mishlei Chapters 1 through 5. And if you haven't already, grab your Cepher to follow along. Now let's get started. Chapter 1. The Proverbs of Shalomah, the son of David, king of Yasharel, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, and judgment, and equity, to give subtly to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discretion. A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels. To understand a proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise and their dark sayings. The fear of Yahuwah is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. My son, hear the instruction of your father, and forsake not the Torah of your mother, for they shall be an ornament of grace unto your head, and chains about your neck. My son, if sinners entice you, consent not. If they say, Come with us, let us lay wait for blood. Let us lurk privily for the innocent without cause. Let us swallow them up alive as Sheol, and whole as those that go down into the pit. We shall find all precious substance. We shall fill our houses with spoil. Cast in your lot among us. Let us all have one purse. My son, walk not in the way with them. Refrain your foot from their path. For their feet run to evil, and make haste to shed blood. Surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird, and they lay wait for their own blood. They lurk privily for their own lives. So are the ways of everyone that is greedy of gain, which takes away the life of the owners thereof. Wisdom cries without. She utters her voice in the streets. She cries in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she utters her words, saying, How long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my ruach unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called, and you refused. I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded. But you set a knot at my counsel, and would none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear comes. When your fear comes as desolation, and your destruction comes as a whirlwind. When distress and anguish comes upon you, then they shall call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge, and did not choose the fear of Yahuwah. They would none of my counsel, they despised all my reproof. Therefore they shall eat of the fruit of their own way, and be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearkens unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil. Chapter 2. My son, if you will receive my words, and hide my commandments with you, so that you incline your ear unto wisdom, and apply your heart to understanding. You, if you cry after knowledge, and lift up your voice for understanding, if you seek her as silver, and search for her as for hid treasures, then shall you understand the fear of Yahuwah, and find the knowledge of Eluah. For Yahuwah gives wisdom. Out of his mouth comes knowledge and understanding. He lays up sound wisdom for the righteous. He is a buckler to them that walk uprightly. He keeps the path of judgment, and guards the way of his Kassid. Then you shall understand righteousness, and judgment, and equity, yea, every good path. When wisdom enters into your heart, and knowledge is pleasant unto your soul, discretion shall guard you, understanding shall keep you, to deliver you from the way of the evil man, from the man that speaks froward things, who leave the paths of uprightness, to walk in the ways of darkness, who rejoice to do evil and delight in the frowardness of the wicked, whose ways are crooked, and they froward in their paths, to deliver you from the strange woman, even from the stranger who flatters with her words, which forsakes the guide of her youth, and forgets the covenant of her allure. For her house inclines unto death, and her paths unto the Rephaim. None that go unto her return again, neither take they hold of the paths of life, that you may walk in the way of good men, and guard the paths of righteousness. For the Yasharim shall dwell in the land, and the perfect shall remain in it. But the wicked shall be cut off from the earth, and the transgressors shall be rooted out of it. Chapter 3. My son, forget not my Torah, but let your heart guard my commandments. For length of days and long life and peace, shalom, shall they add to you. Let not mercy and truth forsake you. Bind them around your neck and write them upon the tablet of your heart. So shall you find favor and good understanding in the sight of Eluah and man. Trust in Yahuwah with all your heart, and lean not unto your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. Be not wise in your own eyes. Fear Yahuwah and depart from evil. It shall be health to your navel and marrow to your bones. Honor Yahuwah with your substance and with the first fruits of all your increase. So shall your barns be filled with plenty, and your presses shall burst out with new wine. My son, despise not the chastening of Yahuwah, neither be weary of his correction. For whom Yahuwah loves he corrects, even as a father the son in whom he delights. Happy is the man that finds wisdom, and the man that gets understanding. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. She is more precious than rubies, and all the things you can desire are not to be compared unto her. Length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor. Her ways are of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace, shalom. She is a tree of life to them that laid hold upon her, and happy is everyone that retains her. Yahuwah by wisdom founded the earth. By understanding has he established the heavens, the Shamayim. By his knowledge the depths are broken up, and the clouds drop down the dew. My son, let not them depart from your eyes. Guard sound wisdom and discretion. So shall be life unto your soul, and grace to your neck. Then shall you walk in the way safely, and your foot shall not stumble. When you lie down, you shall not be afraid. Yes, you shall lie down, and your sleep will be sweet. Be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked when it comes. For Yahuwah shall be your confidence, and shall guard your foot from being taken. Withhold not good from them to whom it is due, when it is in the power of your hand to do it. Say not unto your neighbor, Go, and come again, and tomorrow I will give, when you have it by you. Devise not evil against your neighbor, seeing he dwells securely by you. Strive not with a man without cause, if he has done you no harm. Envy not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. For the froward is abomination to Yahuwah, but his secret is with the Yasharim. The curse of Yahuwah is in the house of the wicked, but he blesses the habitation of the just. Surely he scorns the scorners, but he gives grace unto the lowly. The wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall be the promotion of fools. Chapter 4. Hear you, children, the instruction of a father, and attend to know the understanding. For I give you good doctrine. Forsake you not my Torah. For I was my father's son, tender and only conceived in the sight of my mother. He taught me also and said unto me, let your heart retain my words. Guard my commandments and live. Get wisdom, get understanding. Forget it not, neither decline from the words of my mouth. Forsake her not, and she shall guard you. Love her, and she shall keep you. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore get wisdom. And with all your getting, get understanding. Exalt her, and she shall promote you. She shall bring you to honor when you embrace her. She shall give to your head an ornament of grace. A crown of glory shall she deliver to you. Hear, O my son, and receive my sayings, and the years of your life shall be many. I have taught you in the way of wisdom. I have led you in the right path. When you go, your steps shall not be straitened, and when you run, you shall not stumble. Take fast hold of instruction. Let her not go. Guard her, for she is your life. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Avoid it. Pass not by it. Turn from it, and pass away. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall. For they eat the bread of wickedness, and drink the wine of violence. But the path of the just is as the shining light, that shines more and more unto the perfect day. The way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not at what they stumble. My son, attend to my words. Incline your ear unto my sayings. Let them not depart from your eyes. Guard them in the midst of your heart. For they are life unto those that find them, and health to all their flesh. Keep your heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Put away from you a froward mouth, and perverse lips put far from you. Let your eyes look right on, and let your eyelids look straight before you. Ponder the path of your feet, and let all your ways be established. Turn not to the right hand, nor to the left. Remove your foot from evil. Chapter 5. My son, attend unto my wisdom, and bow your ear to my understanding, that you may regard discretion, and that your lips may guard knowledge. For the lips of a strange woman drop as a honeycomb, and her mouth is smoother than oil. But her end is bitter as wormwood, sharp as a two-edged sword. Her feet go down to death. Her steps take hold on Sheol. Lest you should ponder the path to life, her ways are movable, that you cannot know them. Hear me now, therefore, O you children, and depart not from the words of my mouth. Remove your way far from her, and come not near the door of her house, lest you give your honor unto others, and your years unto the cruel. Lest strangers be filled with your wealth, and your labors be in the house of a stranger. And you mourn at the last, when your flesh and your body are consumed, and say, how have I hated instruction, and my heart despised reproof? And I have not obeyed the voice of my teachers, nor inclined my ears to them that instructed me. I was almost in all evil in the midst of the multitude and assembly. Drink waters out of your own cistern, and running waters out of your own well. Let your fountains be dispersed abroad, and rivers of waters in the streets. Let them be only your own, and not the strangers with you. Let your fountain be blessed. and rejoice with the woman of your youth. Let her be as a loving hind and pleasant roe. Let her breast satisfy you at all times, and be you ravished always with her love. And why will you, my son, be ravished with a strange woman, and embrace the bosom of a stranger? For the ways of man are before the eyes of Yahuwah, and he ponders all his goings. His own iniquity shall take the wicked himself, and he shall be held with the cords of his sins. He shall die without instruction, and in the greatness of his folly he shall go astray. This concludes the reading of Mishlei chapters 1 through 5. If Yahuwah has given you any insight on wisdom, please post it in the comments below. Also, you can find other scriptures in the playlist. And if this channel or reading of Yahuwah's word has blessed you, please share, like, and subscribe. Ane ahavata mashpika. I love you, family. Yahuwah barakata. Yahuwah bless you. Shalom.